The one headache threatening the relative peace of the most populous black nation is terrorism. Although the pseudo-Islamist terrorist group Boko Haram had been in existence in Nigeria since 2001, it began active participation of sectarian violence around 2009. The group, which started out as a purely Islamic sect, is only active in the northern part of Nigeria. It is fighting the government, non-Muslims and Muslims as well. It is unclear what their demands are, as efforts to engage them in dialogue have met brick walls.
I think what they want to do is just to expose the inefficiency of our system, of our institutions, of our leadership, and then celebrate it. I mean, these are people who are versed in guerrilla warfare, so they take advantage of your distractions. For instance, you are busy at the conference and the president is busy, junketing around, in the name or in the guise of unity rallies. And so they take advantage of this, lacuna, attack, and then, go back into hiding. They celebrate it on YouTube.
Boko Haram, we don't know who they are, what they want. People say they don't want Western education. What's that? In Saudi Arabia, they have education. Malaysia has education. United Arab Emirates, we all travel to Dubai, we see the transformation. Those are Muslim nations, so it has nothing to do with Islam, I believe. So we need to investigate deeper. What is this incursion? Whether it's an external affair or something internally that has been breeding that we didn't pay attention to.
Military actions to expel Boko Haram has taken several months and a couple of years with no end in sight, with intermittent bombings, slayings and kidnappings going on unchallenged. The battle is fierce. Thousands have fled their homes, several people killed, women and children are not spared. Others are helpless in the northeastern part of Nigeria, leaving residents in other parts of the country in palpable fear.
A lot of people watch on international media stories of war ravaging countries, but now it's all coming back home, especially for people who live in the southern part of the country, say southeast or southwest, where there's relative peace. They cannot imagine, they cannot believe that the same country where they live is the same one shown on TV, where there are several killings, bombings, kidnappings, and abductions.
There's really no peace anywhere. You cannot talk about the scale and the level where maybe in the northeast, where maybe we are not experiencing it in the south as we are experiencing it on the scale that we're experiencing it in the but then there's no peace anywhere. Otherwise, you won't find den of death in Ibadan, another one in Abeokuta, Ogun State, and then every day, kidnappers will abduct one person or the other.
The earlier government sit up, wake up. When I say government, I'm not just talking about the president, governors, local government chairmen, councillors, and all stakeholders, including Nigerians. The earlier we wake up and sit up and say, look, enough is enough, the better for us. Otherwise, we'll sit down one day and say, oh, it won't be our portion, it will not get here. And before we know it, it will be right in our faces.
Boko Haram, they have really showed the whole world that they are capable of tackling the government of the day in Nigeria. This is a shameful thing to us.
Do you feel safe?
Personally, I don't feel safe, because what happened in Yanya can happen in any other part of the country.
You can't have this kind of occurrences happening in our nation and then you sit down, you go around partying and all of that. And I know that if it were in another country, they won't just sit down. I know that they would do something better than we are doing now.
The government should demonstrate that it has the willpower to tackle issues of insecurity and terrorism and ask for international help if need be. Adetola Kayode, Lagos Television News.